Hey, what's happening, guys? It's your boy JJM back again with another video. UFC Fight Night, Derrick Lewis versus Talisson Teixeira. What a fucking masterpiece, Just great. Just great, you know. This here is just one of the examples where the UFC just keeps showing us
they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
You know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, we'll have to move on. I digress. But quick disclaimer before we start the show. Of course, the show is for strict entertainment purposes and should not be viewed as financial or betting advice. If you are gonna bet, please do your own research and bet responsibly. I would also like to give a quick shout out to all of my channel subscribers. Guys, I'm having the views. If I'm having 200 and 300 views, I would like 200 and 300 subscriptions. It's not gonna take a lot out of you. I don't get paid for this. It's not monetized in my country, nor I don't think it ever will be. It's just for growth. So hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, help out the channel if you fucks with the content. Without further ado, let's get into this shit stain of a masterpiece for UFC Fight Night, Derrick Lewis versus Talisson Teixeira. First fight on the card, we have Melissa Martinez versus Fatima Klein. What could I say about this fight, man? The UFC, man, they're just at it again. Solid matchmaking, this one, with high ass stakes in the women's division. Oh, what the fuck? Let's face it, this is some bullshit. But again, I digress. Woosah. I'm not taking on stress. Give me Fatima Klein. I think she's gonna dominate Melissa Martinez. She has the wrestling. Her stand-up is better. She has more power. She has elbows. She's the more manlier fighter. Pretty sure she has a dick. And Melissa Martinez, I'm pretty sure she's got cake. That's the only thing we know for sure. Guaranteed. I just think Fatima Klein is gonna be too much on the feet, on the ground, and her ground and pound is nasty. Her pressure, her submission grappling, it's just a mess. Let's not talk about this anymore. Gimme Klein. Official call will be by stoppage, either KO, TKO, or submission. Someone. Next fight on the card, we have Mitch Ramirez versus Mike Davis. Thank God, at least this fight, you know, we know what's going on here. They're trying to give Mike Davis a win. I'm picking him to win by dominant decision or stoppage. My call will be stoppage because Mitch Ramirez, not that good. Mike Davis got beaten up by Fariziam in a fight that I picked him to win, and then we found out that skinny dude don't play. He's gonna beat your ass like you owe him money. I just think that Mike Davis is gonna be better in this fight. Better stand up, better grappling, better submission skills. He's gonna dominate, and I say he's gonna get either a TKO or a submission. Most likely TKO via ground and pound. Looking at odds, he's the favorite at minus 900, with Mitch Ramirez being the plus 600 underdog. I think I called him Mick. I don't give a fuck. He's losing here. Give me Davis and give me by KO, TKO. Next fight on the card, we have heavyweights going at it. Kennedy Nzechukwu versus Walter Walker. I'm picking Walter Walker to get it done. That was my initial thought from the time I saw this fight, right? Because Kennedy Nzechukwu, I can see why a lot of people are going to pick him to win. He's long. He's a great kickboxer because he's very good. Good power, looking tremendous at heavyweight. He's going to be the taller guy, the fatter guy, the bigger guy in there. Big built, you know? But with Walter Walker and that jiu-jitsu, man, I can see him getting Nzechukwu down. Call me crazy. And Walter Walker is not bad on the feet. He's a kickboxer in his own right. I can see him touching up Kennedy Nzechukwu and, you know, getting this fight down to the ground. I'm going to call a decision because I can just see him wet blanketing Kennedy Nzechukwu and getting a decision. Also, the fight, Walter Walker is the underdog at plus 180, while Nzechukwu is the favorite at minus 210. I can see Nzechukwu winning off of his striking alone, but I just think the grappling factor is going to play a part here. Give me Walter Walker and give me by a decision. Next fight on the card, we have... What the fuck is happening here? This is like if aliens finger fucked Predator and they gave birth to these two bitches. Like, if you can call them that, what the fuck? I mean, I didn't really look at the pictures while I was editing them, but putting these two together is a fucking crime. But again, I digress. Woosa. We have Lauren Murphy versus Edwara Moura. I'm picking Edwara Moura because, sure, both of them, it doesn't matter who the masculine one is. Edwara Moura is just better. She's going to be the better striker, wrestler, submission ace. I just think she's better. As for the fight, she's a minus 600 favorite with Lauren Murphy being a plus 450 underdog. I think Edwara Moura by finish is the call. Let me just, I'll leave it there because I might get nightmares on this lovely Friday evening. Moura by finish. Next fight on the card, not much need to be said. Kennedy Nzechukwu, what the fuck am I saying? Chidi Njokuani versus Jake Matthews. God, why do I always mix the two of them up? I'm picking Chidi Bang Bang to get it done by KO TKO. He is the better striker, the better grappler of the two. Now, you're going to see him at plus 123. That's actually a typo. Matthews is actually plus 123 and Chidi is actually minus 143. But I was all sorts of fucked up last night when I was making these edits. Don't blame me. You know, I just saw two aliens. I'm allowed to make a mistake. Give me Chidi Bang Bang. He's going to be better in the stand-up, the wrestling, more power, and he's going to break Matthews. Chidi Bang Bang by a finish. Next fight on the card, another fight that a lot really doesn't need to be said. We have Chris Curtis versus Max Griffin. I'm picking Chris Curtis to knock out Max Griffin. If Chiesa was able to put a pressure on you, knock you down, and then choke you out, Chris Curtis is just gonna straight up knock you out, right? The boxing is better. The wrestling defense and wrestling offense is better. He's just better. He trains with Sean Strickland. He's just better. Odds for the fight, Chris Curtis is the favorite at minus 305, warranted. With Max Griffin being a plus 255 underdog. Give me Chris Curtis. I say he gets it done by KO TKO, probably in the first or second round, one of the two. Next fight on the card, to continue the running theme on this card, Junior Tafa versus Tuco Tucos in another list of fights that no one gives a fuck about. I'm picking Junior Tafa to knock out Tuco Tucos. None of these two guys are good, right? But one thing I know for sure, Tuco Tucos always gets knocked the fuck out, and Junior Tafa always swings to the fences, even with his one round of cardio. I think he's just gonna land a big shot in the first round. If this fight goes past the first round, maybe Tucos has a, you know what, fuck it, Tucos is getting knocked the fuck out. He doesn't have a chin. Also the fight, Junior Tafa minus 170, Tucos plus 145. Give me Junior Tafa, official call, KO TKO. Next fight on the card, well, you know what? Dana White and Hunter Campbell and the others, Maynard and them, they sat down and you said, you know what? The UFC fan base has been so good to us. Let's give them a heavyweight fight, which is like a big steaming pile of thunder cunt. Just let's give them thunder cunt. You know, we gave them cunt earlier with Melissa Martinez and Fatima Klein, although one of them has a dick. But let's just give him more cunt. Vitor Petrino versus Austin Lane is a crime against humanity. I'm picking Vitor Petrino to win by KO TKO because he's athletic, moving up to heavyweight, he's strong. Never mind, he doesn't have good fight IQ, man. Austin Lane may wrestle fucking, but I think Austin Lane's gonna get knocked out. This fight is depressing. Odds for the fight, Petrino minus 700. Wow. Lane plus 500. Give me Petrino, man. His striking is still good. He's still dangerous on the feet with power, and if the fight hits the ground, he still has BJJ for days. No, that's not blowjob job. No. But yeah, give me Vitor Petrino. I say he gets it done by KO TKO in the first round. Next fight on the card, we have Nate Landwehr versus Morgan Charrier. I'm picking Morgan Charrier. This is a solid fight, good fight. I just think Morgan Charrier, good chin, better striking of the two, better wrestling and control, stronger guy. Nate the Train has power, has good anti-grappling, but last time he got taken down at will. Morgan Charrier is gonna do the same as this guy, chew some thunderfuck. Whatever. Odds of the fight, Charrier is a favorite at -240. Nate Landwehr +205. Give me Morgan Charrier. I think he gets it done by a decision. Next fight on the card, we have Steve Garcia versus Calvin Kattar. I'm picking Steve Garcia to get it done by KO TKO. Yes, I believe in Steve Garcia's power. Calvin Kattar is slow, although a good boxer. Steve Garcia is wild and Calvin Kattar is emotional. He tends to get into the brawls. He likes to exchange. Look at what he did with Yusuf Zalal. He was winning because of his chaoticness, but in this match here, Steve Garcia is going to land a shot, put him out cold. Odds for the fight, they're even money at -110 apiece, but I just think Steve Garcia on a 4-fight knockout streak, he's going to continue here. He's going to be the first person to sleep Calvin Kattar. Mark my words. You know, it is what it is. Give me Garcia. KO TKO is the official call. Next fight on the card, we have Gabriel Bonfim versus Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. I'm picking Gabriel Bonfim to get it done by a submission. Here's why. On the feet, Gabriel Bonfim is a very good kickboxer. Last time out, it shows. Even against Dalby, it's just that his gas tank was not that good. But last time out against Chaos Williams, he showed levels. He showed his evolution. He paced himself. Now, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson is a better striker, hands down. He is still fast at 43 years old. He's going to give Bonfim problems on the feet, although Bonfim is going to hold his own. However, in the wrestling, Bonfim is slick and the submission game is slicker. I think he's going to take down Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, control him, and lock up a sub. At best, he wins a decision, but I can see a submission. Odds for the fight, he's the favorite at -355. That's Bonfim. And Thompson being a +280 underdog. Give me Gabriel Bonfim to win the co-main event by a submission. Last but certainly not least, we have the main event of the evening. We have Talisson Teixeira versus Derrick Lewis. I'm picking Talisson Teixeira, although I wanted to pick Derrick Lewis because I'm still not a believer in Talisson. I picked against him last time out and he won by knockout in the first round against Justin Tafa. So, you know, it is what it is. But he is athletic from what I see on his fights. He has power, taller guy, you know, good boxing skills, good kickboxing skills. The only thing is this is 5 rounds. Does he have the cardio? But I say the fight ends within the 3rd round or between the 1st to 3rd round. Odds of the fight, he's the favorite at -255 with Derrick Lewis being the +215 underdog. Can Lewis win? Yeah, this is the Black Beast. He has power in spades, but I just think Talisson Teixeira is going to knock out Derrick Lewis, you know, and if the fight goes distance, I think Lewis wins, but, you know, it's another fight that no one is interested in. But yeah, give me Talisson Teixeira, official call, KO TKO. So there you have it, guys. Those are my official picks for UFC Fight Night, Lewis versus Teixeira. Let me know what you guys think about the picks in the comment section below. Of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and without further ado, this is your boy saying peace.
Hey guys, this is your boy JJM from the MMA Breakdowns channel. If you like the channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below, and join the MMA Breakdowns channel army. And this is your boy saying peace.